I'm going to give you a very simple, easy to understand Bitcoin technical analysis. I will be telling you exactly why I remain bullish. I am not in any short trades and I will not short in this range until my higher price targets have been hit. And in this video, I will be telling you those higher price targets, the buy the dip opportunities that we continue to have until those higher price targets have been hit. And, really why I just remain bullish and very confident. I think if you've been following this channel, let's say over the years, I do have high confidence in my trades, but really, if you've been following along for the past few months, right, I've been making predictions, but those predictions are playing out very nicely indeed. My latest prediction still sits with another move to the upside, of course. So let me run you through the past few days since my last video, just so you can understand the context, and I'll give you a bit of insight into that. Moving on to using those insights and context to why I still remain looking for higher price targets, even if we have a dip first, absolutely still expecting bigger, higher prices to come on Bitcoin. So yeah, let's just get into it, right? So yeah, of course, the latest prediction that I'm still trading off of right now all stemmed back, okay, from earlier in the month when I made this prediction where we were looking for that high, low, high, low. And of course, each step of the way we got that with the high off the naked point of control, the pullback to the range point of control, the high above $37,000. Then we're looking for that pullback, and we actually pulled back perfectly to the range point of control. Okay, so each step of the way, that from the original prediction, okay, was originally looking for it to maybe come down to the lower daily, but as time and price went on, it seemed more likely to make that higher low because, I really am expecting highs above 38K. And so we were given this awesome buy the dip opportunity, which really stems off of, once again, the range point of control. From that range point of control, we of course got a really nice bounce. And, I'm telling my team, once again, remaining bullish for new highs. Viewpoint is still the same. Every single dip we're getting is a long opportunity. So of course, that latest dip, another long opportunity. Okay, you can just show here I'm making, I'm really putting in a very conscious effort to be clear. There's no sort of, I might do this, might do that, or, just like non-confident guy. I'm just coming in here telling you exactly what I'm looking for, being very precise so there's no confusion, and just making my bias very, obvious. Long and chill, no short trades, still looking for the new yearly highs. So after we got that range, bounce off a range point of control, we actually made our way up for a double top. After this double top, we got a pullback for another long opportunity, which was for a new fresh daily level that we had. And that new fresh daily actually sat really nicely on the CC Fibonacci. So you just, come on, you're giving some pretty nice longer dip opportunities. Okay, I'm definitely more of a swing trader right now. Okay, so I'm going for the much bigger trades, but there's lots of day trades to be had in here too. So yeah, my plan and target does, as I've been telling my team, right? I still am looking for these new yearly highs, long and chill, no short trades here. Being very transparent to my team and even here on YouTube, to be honest, exactly what I'm looking for. And, I will put, being, this transparent and honest with you puts me in a position where, I will have to hold up my hands if I am wrong. How could I be wrong on this trade? Let's say we put in this lower high, lower high, lower high. And I know there are a lot of people shorting it right now, right? So you're looking at this channel and people are looking at this with the lower highs, okay, potential that head and shoulders, and they're looking for this drop to the downside. Thought process is, okay, we've got a small invalidation stop loss. We're looking for a very big drop. I'm actually looking for all those people shorting with their stop loss above the high to be stopped out. That's my trade and my bias, that they are going to be stopped out on the rise to the upside. But where am I wrong? Let's just say we fall down greatly from here. In the next few days, we're trading at $30,000 and we have not hit my higher price target. That will mean I was wrong on this call and this prediction. I was wrong, and that will cost me a lot of money because I've got a lot of money on this trade. And if this prediction fails, we'll lose from this. I'm putting myself in this position because I have really high confidence, and there's nothing in the order flow, there's nothing on the charts that make me think I'm going to be wrong. Of course, this is trading. It is a game of probabilities. But, over the years, I've got very good at recognizing the signs of when to be bullish, when to be bearish, looking for strength, looking for weakness. And, reading that order flow really just leads me to believe, once again, the people shorting now, they are going to be stopped out and we will be hitting my higher price targets. So let me explain a little bit why and where exactly, I suppose, where those higher price targets are. I've talked about it in the past, but of course, every day we get new data, and this new data really can help us redefine and, home in even closer on the targets that we have. As always, I just like to do a few little announcements here before I get onto that section. First one is more of a positive, or, I love to share that positivity and keep people inspired and happy. And that is the first one, of course, just love to see these types of messages. And for me, I just want to, emphasize this, that I really feel that, myself and Chart Champions are unrecognizable from a few years back. Okay, we've always been regarded as having a good service, but really this year in particular, 2023, over the past few months, we've changed a lot, right? We've really changed from the ground up. And I feel that and not only my field, but also the results of the members, the positive feedback, the service and level of coaching we give is now miles better than before. So, people coming back and joining, for me, that's, a really good sign that, we actually went through a lot of struggles in the start of 2023. Into 2022, it was like a real rough period. And during that rough period, we had a lot of hardship and a lot of lessons to be learned. And as we were, really going off track, I come back in, held my head up high, hold my team and myself to that high level and taking responsibility for our failings. And, I've really come in here and put in a lot of hard work and effort to change the ship totally, to, going on to this, once again, upward trajectory that we love to be on. And, that stems from hard work and, remaining humble and always saying we can improve, we can be better. And, that's the heart of Chart Champions, right? So, yeah, that's my first thing that I wanted to say, that, we got a lot of people coming back, and, the positive feedback really warms myself, my heart, and, makes me really realize, we are doing, we're doing something great here. And the next thing, actually, I'll save this for the next video. That's all I wanted to say. If you want to get involved, then you know where to do it. chartchampions.com. Of course, we got a bunch of new coaches now. We got Rivalry, Severin, and of course, Igor, as always. They're really doing high level, really good standards. This is really professional traders. They're doing a great job, and, I just want to give them a shout out. So you can get all of that, of course, via our website, chartchampions.com. And with that said, I want to move back over onto the charts. And this is, where I'm looking for my next price target, right? So I've made it pretty clear. I'm looking for new yearly highs. So that surprise, sits above the high that is currently the yearly high of the 9th of November. From there, I've already explained this in previous videos, but I always check the reaction. So what does that mean? We can see visual reactions, okay? Or we can look at for the order flow, more of a failed auction. Okay, I love to be on the 30-minute chart for this. And this is where I'd be looking for like a swing failure pattern, which is where we come up and close back down. That is a very, that is called a class as a bearish reaction. Okay, you always have to remember, you can see a swing failure pattern into a higher low in continuation. And that's why if we see those type moves, we have to have higher price targets. And, I would naturally take a stop loss on that trade, that short trade, if it gets stopped out, and I'd look for my next level to the upside for that next potential, short trade around $40,000, right? Then we're going up to around, in my opinion, $48,000 to $50,000. So, we got some nice levels to be aware of on the way there. There's, of course, not just nothing and, there's no levels, but there's levels, but I love to make informed decisions. So I have my alert set. Okay, I'm going to look for that potential SFB. If I don't get that, I'll look for the failed auction. And if we do just get a clean breakout, which will be fine if it happens, right? Then that's where I'll look towards, the next price targets there around 40K. So that's the way that I always trade. I use my technical analysis. Okay, I look at a bullish and a bearish picture as always. I then use that information to form one strong bias and prediction. My prediction and bias right now is, of course, bullish and new highs will come. And if we fall down from here, I'm going to take a big loss. But if I am correct with my prediction and we make new yearly highs, that's where I'll look for the reaction. Excuse me. From this reaction, we either get a bearish reaction, and I will, of course, take a short trade, or we get no bearish reaction, we get strength, continuation of the trend, and we look for our next level to the upside. That is how we do it. That's how I trade, and that's what I teach. I've been teaching this for years now, and what I teach works. It's as simple as that. It works. It's not necessary. I can make it seem pretty simple, right, on this video, but you have to remember what we teach does take, years to study. But if you put in, that time and effort to really study all the material, you can absolutely become a great. And, that just shows not only in our champions, but also, we got a lot of people now that have come into the group, learned from us and, creating their own stuff. I mean, I don't mind people that have learned from me and went on to create their own channels. But I kind of laughed at this comment. Most of the trading gurus are hidden members of Chart Champions, most of them copying my setups. So I just say this, if you want the best education and the setups first, you go direct to the source, right? If you want secondhand content, well, you can get it, of course, out there on the interwebs. But for us at Chart Champions, we're just going to remain focused on ourselves. And that is why we're going to keep building, keep working the hardest, and remaining focused on our plans, on our trades, and our goals as a team. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like, leave a comment down below. I read them all, and understand very clearly my bias, my prediction, my plans. Okay, and if you want to see more details of how I get these plans, how I'm really creating these biases from the ground up, then that's what you get taught via the membership here at Chart Champions. This gives you access to the whole platform. We got competitions running, we got inbuilt journals, we got the best exchange deals you can get currently by BitMEX, okay, which we're liking to trade on. You got, of course, all the cheat sheets, the templates for Exodus, Atto. You got everything that you need to become successful, right? Including like the live trading, all the new features that we've added in. So yeah, for me, that's a wrap here. I'm just going to say this. Thank you ever so much. If you want more, you know where to get it. It is the place to be. Again, listen to some other people's opinions, but you can check out the socials and all that. But right now, yeah, we really feel we are, absolutely on an upwards trajectory, and, may it continue through 2024. I hope you all the best. Let's keep looking, concentrated on our new targets, and let's see if we do get a clean breakout, or we get that, more of a failed auction, bearish short trade setup. So yeah, I'm just going to say that. I'm going to say thank you ever so much. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers and goodbye.